Hello everybody, and welcome to the final Magic the Gathering box opening that we're going to be having for a while. This is going to be going up during PAX Prime, but I'm recording it well in advance. It's the last 36 boosters that I have of the Magic the Gathering's Origins set, and then I'll be doing more box openings when the next expansion comes out, but from the way I've been looking into things, I'll probably only do maybe one or two big boosters like this of each set, and then just buying individual cards that I want. And I am in contact with Wizards right now to maybe do some official Magic stuff with them further on down the line, but more info on that when I have more info on it. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm going to crack into this sucker right here, as you can see, and we're going to see what we are lucky enough to pull. How does this... apparently I opened it wrong last time, which is funny. I thought I opened it correctly. Doesn't it open like so? And then I'm assuming I can crack it in there. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Like stick this in there? Ah, that's much better. That's how it's supposed to look. I did not open it like that last time. I did not do anything close to that last time. But here we are. Nice and freshly moved. Actually, I'm going to move my other Magic cards out the way right now. And what I'm going to do is if I get any, hollow mythics or anything... Hollow. God damn it, Mathis. If I get any foil mythics or anything, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve them up right away just to preserve them. Because I do like collecting stuff, clearly. And I do want to keep them in as pristine condition as I can. After this box opening, I will only be doing a deck building for PAX Prime. And maybe I'll do a video on my deck and why it's built the way it is. But for now, I'm just going to go into this. So our first pack... Oh, the sound. Can I even pop into this? So satisfying. This guy looks like... I never noticed before, but he looks like Shaq. A crone jailer. He looks like Shaquille O'Neal. Alright. We'll do what we did last time, especially since we have 30 fucking 6 boosters to open. I will just stack them in just piles and only show the rares. What I'll end up doing for you guys is I'll go through all the rares at the end of the video again, and you guys can check them out. So our first rare is a land. It is Yavimaya Coast. It's a tap for colorless or tap for blue or green, but it does damage to me. Beautiful. Good enough. I like it. Rare lands, as unexciting as they may be, they're actually very necessary. Lots and lots and lots. I'm going to move my trash bag closer. Lots and lots and lots of other decks run like these dual lands. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let's get back into it. I'm not really sure. At this point for Origins, I'm not digging for anything other than Planeswalkers for the most part, as far as I can tell anyway. So I'm hoping we pull some good Planeswalkers here. We didn't pull any in the Fat Pack. We got an Orbs of Warding, something we actually pulled before. It's an artifact that gives us hexproof, and if a creature would deal damage to you, prevent one of that damage. It's a neat little artifact. I don't know why there's a weird glare there. I don't know what it's from. There's no light kind of shining down on the area, so I have no idea what's causing it. Let's get this sucker open. Oh, I hope that sounds good to you. It's giving me a raging Magic hard-on. Why is my trash bag all fucking... Mathis, get your shit together before you end up doing this. Alright, Mathis, sorry. There we go. It's like my trash bag. I got a new one for this, and it's all inside out and shit, so... Alright. Nothing fantastic here. Lots of stuff that I already have. And a rare that I already have too, but it's our third one, so that's good, I guess. Harbinger of the Tides. So he's the guy I can, return a tapped creature back to its owner's hand. I can cast it as a flash for 2 colorless extra. Boom. So, all repeats so far, but not bad repeats. They're good cards. Next, the only things I'm going to be doing now is between this and the next expansion is buying individual cards from earlier sets, like Fate Reforged and stuff. That set. It's going to be a big fucking pile, isn't it? Alright. I don't know if I have this card. Displacement Wave. Return all non-land permanents with converted mana cost X or less to their owner's hands. So it's a mass boomerang. I like that a lot. What is that glow coming from? I'm trying to actually figure it out. Is it this? Oh, it was the LCD screen of the camcorder. I'm like, I don't understand. Why is there a glow? Like the light is facing away? I have mastered the art of this light. Why is it still giving me a problem? Because of the actual camcorder. Because I'm dumb, is what it boils down to. Planeswalker, Planeswalker, give me a Planeswalker. Particularly Jace, please. Nope. We got a red rare and then nothing special. Molten Vortex, discard a land card. Molten Vortex deals 2 damage to target creature or player. It's an enchantment. I mean, maybe in a green-red ramp, I could, if I have a lot of mana, I can just discard a land card that I have in my hand. It's a little weird. I think I already have that, but nothing great. By great, I mean nothing new. God damn it, people who are saying I'm looking for new things. And if I say nothing great, I just mean nothing new. Okay. Commons. Uncommons, another rare land. It's a Caves of Koilos. It's a colorless or white and white or black for 1 damage. Not bad. I have a lot of options here. A lot of options that I can hopefully do. I want to build 2 decks before I go, so I plan on spending a day or two building some decks in between. Commons, uncommons, and we got another Great Aura, which is a mythic card that we have at least 2 of now. I think we have 3, where it's like a reset. I pay a ton of mana and I can just reset the board, shuffle everything, and then just play all the lands in our hand. Great Aura. Boom. If you want to get a good read, make sure you hit that pause button. Maya went poop, so you're going to watch the litter box in the background now spin around, because I don't think I'm going to cut that out. She pooped or she peed? I don't even know. She's looking at the litter box as it spins because she's really, really funny. Okay. Commons. Uncommons. And we got... Okay. I think I already have one of these. Mage Ring Responder. We got one of these Planeswalker cards that I can use if I really wanted to. Which is weird. I thought they only gave those to you if you got a Planeswalker, but... Alright. Mage Ring Responder is an artifact golem. Costs 7 to cost. Mage Ring Responder doesn't tap during your untap step. I have to pay 7 to untap him. Whenever Mage Ring Responder attacks, it deals 7 damage to target creature defending player controls. So, I mean, we have one of him already. I don't see a good way to make him make use of him unless I can target, like, force him to untap with another card or something, because paying 7 mana to untap him is freaking ridiculous. But I'm sure there's things, again, that from the years of me not being around that would make him untap. And it would make him worth it. But for right now, I don't see it being incredibly worth it. Just going to separate the pile a little bit. Okay. I think we already have this card. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to actually go grab a sleeve here. This is not a foil mythic, but it is a foil rare. And I will use the sleeves that were sent to me by my fan in the fan mail. So it's pink sleeve for now. So we got 2 rares, 1 foil, 1 non. Our non-foil rare is Outland Colossus. He is a 6/6 green creature giant for 5 mana. Renowned 6, so when this creature deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put 6 +1/+1 counters on it and it becomes renowned. Wow. Outland Colossus can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So he can only be blocked by 1. That's a really good green card. He's cheap. He's like a cheap, massive fucking card. And we got the foil is the Hangerback Walker. So, there you go. So now I have 2 of those, but I'm going to sleeve this one. Because I ain't no I ain't no noob. If I can get it in there. There we go. Boom! In the nice pink sleeve. Thank you, a good fan, sir, for sending me those sleeves. Maybe I'll get my sweet pink deck up and running at one point. But I'm happy. So I've read Hangerback Walker is good in the current situation. In fact, I want to take a look. Hangerback Walker is being played in what was considered standard, but I guess he's not being played in modern all that much. So I'm not sure if he's going to be, very good for very long. But I'm told by my friend Classy Dicks TV that Hangerback Walker is not going to be very good in modern. So he might not see a lot of value later. Okay. So we got Dark Petition, which I don't know if we have this card. But we do now. So Dark Petition is a 5 casting cost black sorcery card. I search your library for a card and then put that card into your hand. Then shuffle my library. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, add 3 black mana to your mana pool. Wow, alright. That's pretty good. I like it. I think it's good. I could be wrong. Still coming across some new cards that I'm not familiar with. Yeah. Okay, I see a foil back there. I got another Hangerback Walker, but he's not foil. The foil is a common. But another Hangerback Walker, he's non-foil. So that's my third one in a box, in less than like a 36 pack. Celestial Flare. Target player sacrifices an attacking blocking creature. I'll just put it right there. Interesting. So 3 Hangerback Walkers. I'm going to do a little bit more research on the Hangerback Walker, I think. Just to ensure myself that it's not as good as... I know it's being played in Standard a lot right now, but I don't know how good it's considered outside of Standard. Because I won't be playing Standard very much, because I will be playing with a lot of other cards, some fun cards, etc. So we got a land. It is the same thing as we've gotten before. So it's 1 mana, 1 colorless, or 1 red or white. So it's the Battlefield Forged version. Red-white. For all those red-white decks that I plan on building. AKA none. At least not now. It's funny, when I used to play, monocolored decks were... most of my friends ran monocolored decks. Now it seems like bicolor decks are kind of the way to go. At least most people run bicolor decks. Alright. Throw that in there. And we got yet another rare land. A lot of lands in this box. Not happy about it. This one's black or green. Land of War Wastes. Nothing special about that one. Alright. My hunch is that we're getting through all the rare lands now. And then we'll get some good stuff after. The lower and deeper in the box we go, the better it's going to be. Right? Like, that's how it has to work. It wouldn't fuck me completely. Alright, so we got Willbreaker, which is fine. And we did get a foil. It's an uncommon. It's a Mage Ring Network. It's I have a billion of these already. That's the foil. It's just a land. So Willbreaker. We have a few of these already. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, gain control of that creature for as long as you control Willbreaker. Boom. A little close-up of the text for those who are curious. Slap it right there. This is why maybe I don't want to say I regret, but I've learned my lesson of buying so many packs of like the same set. Because I'm getting a lot of stuff that I probably won't really need or use. I'll get a couple of packs of the new set, get very excited about them, then start searching out individual cards. I think that's maybe our best bet. So our rare for this one is Flame Shadow Conjuring, which I don't think we have. It's a red enchantment for 4. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 red mana. If you do, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. That token gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next step. That's actually really good for maybe like a red aggro deck. Just slap down a fat creature and then pay 1 red mana and have 2 of them. Even if it's only for 1 turn, you're paying 1 mana for a copy of a creature for 1 turn. Again, even in like, I see a lot of these and I think green-red, like green fat creatures for a turn. Having 2 of them. I don't see why that would be bad. Sounds good to me. Alright, so our rare on this one is one that we have at least, I think, 3 of at this point. Soulblade Jhin. I'm not even going to read it. I've read it, so I feel like I've read it at least once per box opening at this point. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. RNGesus be with me. Okay. There is our commons. Okay, this is a good card. I have one of these already, but having 2 is good. It's Thopter Spy Network. It's a very good card. 4 mana blue. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, put a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Boom. It's a very, very good card. There are decks right now running in Standard that I'm aware of that are based around that enchantment and just around Thopters in general. So, it's a bunch of 1/1s. You just overwhelm them, hopefully, and just draw cards like crazy. That's the plan with that kind of deck build anyway. It's our third. I'm not complaining. I just want a little variety is all I'm saying. So, it's our third Nissa Vastwood Seer. Boom. She turns into that. Boom. It's a good card. It's a very good card. I don't know if she sees much play outside of Standard, but right now I know she's seeing a lot of play. She's, I think the most expensive, from my understanding, Planeswalker in the bunch right now. From Origins, rather. Cool. Just kind of fixing that a little bit. Fixing my trash bag. Because I am a walking trash bag. Okay. We already have one of these, but 2 ain't too bad. Evolutionary Leap. It's a green enchantment. 2. Sacrifice a creature and tap 1 green. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So just a creature draw. You have to sacrifice a creature to do it, but you can mill through your deck pretty quickly with that. And we got a foil forest and a regular forest. Shit, son. What you gonna do about it? How you doing over there, Maya? Do you give a shit about Daddy's cards? No. No, you don't. I know the answer to that already. Trust me. Okay. Please, please. Something good. Something new. This might be new. So it's a mythic. It's a blue mythic. I don't know if we have one. I'm trying to see. It's called Day's Undoing. It's a sorcery for 3. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, then draws 7 cards. If it's your turn, end the turn. Exile all spells and abilities on the stack. Okay, wow. The stack is the order of which things happen, including this card. Discard down to your maximum hand size. Damage wears off, and this turn and until end of turn effects end. Okay, that's like a complete reset. You can read that. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I might. Let's take a look. Days Undoing. Just taking a look here online to see if it's like what people say about it. It's not terribly expensive. It's like $6. Not sure if it's super good. It's interesting. Again, it's one of those Why, just reset. Like, the board is overwhelming you. You pulled this. It's like an oh shit button. That's how I see it. Unless there's a way you can exile your cards out until the end of turn. But no, it, like, stops that. It stops all end of turn stuff. The stack gets completely nullified. So I don't know. Interesting. I'm going to have to do some reading up on that one. This is a reprint, I think, of an older card. Could be wrong. Haven't had this one yet, though. Goblin Pile Driver. It's 2. It's a creature, 1/2. Protection from blue. So this creature can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, or enchanted by anything blue. Whenever Goblin Pile Driver attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking goblin. So you want this in a fucking just red goblin deck. Just overwhelm your opponent with red goblins. Interesting and cool. Very specific defense against blue. I think that's an older card. I don't know why I think it's an older card, but I feel like it might be. Could be very, very, very wrong, which wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Commons. And, alright, so we got a green. Mana Gorger Hydra. It's a 3-cost 1/1 with trample. Whenever a player casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Mana Gorger Hydra. So you want to play this fucking turn, like, as fast as you can. Turn 2, turn 3 if you can with a ramp deck. You want to get it out there early. So the more spells that are cast, the better it's going to be. The later you put it out there, the less useful it is. So that's a pretty cool card. And we pull on this one. Exquisite Firecraft. A 3-cost red sorcery. Exquisite Firecraft deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, Exquisite Firecraft can't be countered by spells or abilities. So it's a 4 burn with the ability to be uncounterable by anything. Which in a red burn aggro deck, I would assume is not hard to accomplish. Especially by maybe even like turn 3, 4. Probably just want to hold on to it. It's just 4. It's 4 burn. It's a good card. Good sorcery. Make it an instant, make it a mythic, and maybe you got something better. I don't know. Let's go and put that there. Alright, we got another red. I can't wait to... This sounds stupid, but I really can't wait to start organizing these things. Embermaw Hellion. It's a 4/5 for 5 red creature Hellion. I think we have it already. Trample. If another red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1 to that permanent or player instead. So it can boost damage done. There you go. Again, we'll go, if you're curious and like you want to see these again, we'll go through very quickly the 36 rares / mythics I ended up pulling. Don't worry. And it's like I said, last set of Origins cards I'll be popping open. All right. Hey, we got another one of these. So I know I have at least one. We might have 2 already. Abbot of Carol Keep, very good red card. 2 human monk. 2-cost human monk for 2/1 with prowess. So prowess is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Basically, when you play him, you exile a top card of your library, and until the end of turn, you may play that card. So you just flip a card, you can play it immediately. If you don't play it, it's gone. So, red-green ramp, red aggro, big time useful. No question. Good card, definitely a good card. So this is Chandra's Ignition. Have one of these, maybe a couple of them already. 5-cast red sorcery. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. It's very good. Just blast. Fat fucking creature. You just take his power and just blast every creature and enemy on the battlefield with it. I mean, it's a little expensive, but it's good. A little bit less dangerous against a control deck because they could probably counter that for cheap. But if you're smart, you'll know when to cast it, I'm assuming. Okay. So we got a couple here. Gideon's Phalanx. And we got a Infectious Bloodlust common enchantment red as foil. That's our foil. I'm going to read this because I don't see what it is. It's an enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+1, has haste, and attacks each turn if able, so you're forcing it to attack. When an enchanted creature dies, you may search your library for a card named Infectious Bloodlust, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your card. So you can just get another one of these if you want one. And Gideon's Phalanx is an instant 7 white instant. Puts 4 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance on the battlefield. And if you have Spell Mastery, which is 2 or more sorcery or instant cards in your graveyard, creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Coming to the end, 1 Planeswalker, and it's fucking Nissa again. But that's okay. I like Nissa. She's a good chick. Just give me something else. Okay, Helm of the Gods is our rare. It's an artifact for 1. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control, and it costs 1 to equip. Boom. So, an enchantment-heavy deck. This would be a very good card. I think we got 3 or 4 left. Maybe 5. Give me a Jace. Give me 4 Jaces. Please. Just give me 1 Jace. I'll take 1. Can we please fucking pry this open? Jesus Christ. Oh, we got another Infectious Bloodlust, but non-foil this time. Boom. Okay. Sigil of the Empty Throne, something we've already pulled. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. We're getting better at this, going through this quickly. Sorry if you guys really want to see all the commons and uncommons, but 36 packs, no thank you. So I have actually a couple of these already, and I think I like the card. I don't know how useful it is outside standard, but it's Kathofed Soul Hoarder. He's a black 6/6 creature for 6 mana, flying, and whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. So it's card draw, a little bit of it's good in a blue-black control deck. And I know I run him already in mine. But that deck that I have built is in dire need of being restructured. And I plan on restructuring the shit out of it in the next few days before I head off to PAX. I wonder if the cards I ordered are going to get here before then. Probably not. Alright, this is a Mythic. It's a green Mythic, which we seem to be pulling lots of. Woodland Bellower. It is a creature, 6/5 beast, for 6 mana. When Woodland Bellower enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a non-legendary green creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Oh, shit. Pick him back up. Boom. Good, I think. These are getting harder to open. I think my thumb is just giving up on me. It doesn't want to do it anymore. It's opened enough packs at this point. It's done. Can't really blame it. Probably really mad that I'm making it open so many fucking packs of cards. That stack, by the way, of commons is getting big. So this is my 4th one of this card, or 3rd. Can't remember. Languish. Really good card. All creatures get -4/-4 till end of turn. Boom. That's That's going right into my control deck. No question. Happy I pulled another one. Okay. Come on, Planeswalkers. Please, please, please. No. I didn't miss anything, right? No. Good. Animus Awakening. X plus 1 green, sorcery. Reveal the top X cards of your library. Put all land cards from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest of them on the bottom of your library in a random order. If there are 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, untap those lands. So, pretty good. I mean, the more land you have, the more useful it is, but at that point, do you want more land? It's an interesting card. Yeah. 2 more packs after this. 2 more. Commons. Uncommons. We got a foil uncommon. We'll take a look at that first. Throwing Knife. 2 cost artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, you may sacrifice Throwing Knife. If you do, Throwing Knife deals 2 damage to target creature or player. So, I can equip it for +2/+0, and then when I attack, I have the option to sacrifice it afterward for an additional +2 for direct damage to whoever. And Tragic Arrogance is our rare. It's a white. We have it already. 5 white mana sorcery. For each player, you choose among the permanents that player controls an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. Then each player sacrifices all non-land permanents he or she controls. Boom. So they get to choose one of everything, and then everything else goes. Okay. Only one more. Only one planeswalker. Very sad about that so far. Well, this is a card we have, and I think it's pretty good. It's Pia and Kieran Nalaar. It's good for Thopter decks. When Pia and Kieran Nalaar enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Sacrifice an artifact. Pia and Kieran Nalaar deals 2 damage to target creature or player. So they blow up their own artifacts. Red aggro, good. Hangerback Walker, probably good. In a deck that has that card. Alright, last pack. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Okay. Please. Please, please, please. Graveblade Marauder. We already have like 2 of these things. Death Touch 1/4. 3 cost black creature. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, that player loses life equal to the number of creature cards in their graveyard. And we'll go through our rares again one more time. Rares and mythics. These are the rares and mythics we ended up getting. Plus, we got the foil Hangerback Walker. Graveblade Marauder. Pira and Kieran Nalaar. Tragic Arrogance. Animus Awakening. Languish. Gonna do it like this, I think. Woodland Bellower. Kothafed Soul Hoarder. Sigil of the Empty Throne. Helm of the Gods. Gideon's Phalanx. Chandra's Ignition. Abbot of Carol Keep. Ember Maw Hellion. Exquisite Firecraft. Managorger Hydra. I like that card. Goblin Piledriver. Day's Undoing. Evolutionary Leap. Nissa Vastwood Seer, our friggin' third one. Thopter Spine Network. Soulblade Jin. Flame Shadow Conjuring. Will Breaker. Llanowar Wace. Battlefield Field Forge. So many fucking lands in this box. Hangerback Walker. Non-foil. Dark Petition. Outland Colossus. I really like this card. Majoring Responder. Meh. Could live without it. The Great Aura. A lot of reset cards in this deck. Caves of Koilos. Yet another rare land. Molten Vortex. Coming to the end here. Displacement Wave. Harbinger of the Tides. Orbs of Warding. And finally, Yavimaya Coast. And that's going to be it. So that'll be the last unboxing for a while, friends. I hope you've enjoyed these crazy unboxings that I've been doing. I've been enjoying quite a bit myself. If you have been, let me know in the comment section. I'll be at PAX when you're watching this, but hopefully I'll come back to some fun comments. And I'll see all you guys next time. Bye-bye.